1. How much time do we have to love the ones we cherish? Even if one repeats countless lives, it is almost impossible to meet the person you love again. Love now without regret. There isn't much time even for just loving. 2. You must sow seeds in spring to harvest in autumn. To reap fruits, you must plant seeds. Sowing virtuous seeds will bring the fruits of blessings, while sowing harmful seeds will bring the fruits of calamities. 3. If today were my last day. Foolish beings live as if they would last forever, committing many mistakes. But if today were your last day, would you be able to waste even a moment? 4. As you sow, so shall you reap. Doing good brings blessings, while doing evil leads to misfortune. This is the law of cause and effect. However, the fruits of good and evil take time to appear. So, do many good deeds and avoid wrongdoing. 5. What is the key to true happiness? Respect others, be humble, be content with what you have, never forget the kindness you have received, and take time to listen to wise teachings. This is the path to true happiness. 6. At least one good deed a day. Evil acts are easy but bring harm to oneself, while good deeds bring peace, but are difficult to practice. Though we all know this truth, applying it in daily life is challenging. Yet, starting today, we must strive to do at least one good deed each day. 7. How to sleep peacefully, anytime, anywhere. The Buddha could always sleep peacefully because he was free from worries, anxieties, and suffering. Let go of all concerns, anger, and resentment in your heart. Only then will you be able to rest peacefully tonight. 8. Today and tomorrow. In this world, no one stays young forever. No one remains strong forever. No one stays wealthy forever. No one wins forever. Do not be arrogant simply because you are young today or victorious today. For tomorrow we too shall age, and we too shall face defeat. 9. Only by letting go of hatred can hatred disappear. If one repays hatred with hatred, hatred will never cease, and a cycle of revenge will continue endlessly. However, if one side chooses to let go of resentment and practice forgiveness, at that very moment, the world will become a little more beautiful. 10. Live this moment earnestly. Life is completely unpredictable. Who can foresee what tomorrow will bring? Treasure this day, this very moment, and live it meaningfully. 11. The path to ruin. Keeping bad friends close while distancing yourself from good friends is the very path to destruction. 12. True happiness comes from contentment. Those who enjoy grace and happiness yet fail to recognize it are truly foolish beings. Having a healthy body is the greatest blessing, and knowing contentment is the greatest happiness. 13. Plant seeds of virtue today for a better future. If you wish to harvest fruit, you must first plant seeds. Planting goodness brings blessings, while planting evil brings misfortune. Without planting seeds, no fruit can be reaped. When the heart is pure and righteous, blessings will naturally follow. 14. A truly foolish act. Do not speak words that others dislike hearing. If I speak harshly, others will do the same to me. Hurtful words always invite disaster. If I criticize others, they will criticize me in return. 15. What use is wisdom without action? No matter how many wise words one knows, if they are not put into practice, they bring neither benefit nor greatness. Even if one hears countless profound teachings of the Buddha, they are meaningless without action. 16. A husband's virtues. A husband should love his wife while upholding these 4 principles. Treat her with courtesy when coming home and leaving. Maintain dignity, and do not love another woman. Ensure she does not worry about food, clothing, or shelter. Give her thoughtful gifts from time to time. 17. This moment, right here. Do not chase after the past. Do not long for the future. Even this very moment is constantly changing. Therefore, strive to live well in the present. 18. Pause and beware of sensory pleasures. Those who indulge in pleasures are like birds caught in a net. Those obsessed with them walk upon a blade. Those attached to them embrace a poisonous tree. A wise person regards desires as filth and avoids them. 19. Happiness can come from praise. A foolish person constantly finds faults in others and never knows happiness. If we focus on people's good qualities and praise their achievements, we can begin to experience happiness from this very day. 20. How our lives shine bright through good deeds. If you truly love yourself, stay away from wrongdoing and accumulate good deeds. By doing so, your mind will always be at peace. However, a foolish person, despite valuing themselves the most, ruins their own life by committing even small misdeeds. If we avoid wrongdoing and practice just one good deed daily, our lives will transform brilliantly. 21. Giving generously even without possessions. Even if we have little, we can still give in meaningful ways, offering a warm smile to bring comfort to others, giving kind and helpful directions, sharing in others' joys and sorrows, rejoicing in and praising the good deeds of others. These are all wonderful forms of giving. 22. Giving with a heart of sharing, not expectation. Giving should not be for honor or gain, nor to deceive the world. Do not become arrogant because you have given, nor expect gratitude in return. When giving, do not focus on yourself, nor be selective about whom you give to. 23. Happiness is neither complicated nor distant. A happy life is not complicated. Happiness is not something far away. By sharing what we have with a compassionate heart, by refraining from acts that go against our moral values, by showing warmth and kindness to our family and neighbors, that is true happiness. 24. Simple happiness. Living a lifetime of happiness is not easy, but happiness does not come from grand ambitions. It sprouts from the small moments of our everyday lives. 25. Cause and effect, justice prevails. Patience overcomes anger. Goodness triumphs over evil. Truth prevails over falsehood. A compassionate heart remains unwavering like a rock, even when faced with the harsh words of a wicked person. 26. Keys to unlocking happiness. A foolish person, lacking wisdom, ruins their life by indulging in fleeting pleasures and laziness. But a thoughtful person cherishes diligence as a precious treasure. 27. Achieving dreams through faith and conviction. A person who hesitates even at a green light has yet to decide their path. No matter how much their surroundings change for the better, someone without a clear direction will always waver. Never forget that faith and conviction are the great forces that turn dreams into reality. 28. How can one live to enjoy a blessed old age? If a person has lived their entire life without killing, stealing, lying, engaging in wrongful sexual conduct, or consuming alcohol, then they are already destined to enjoy a blessed old age. 29. If you control your words and actions, nothing will go wrong. When crossing deep waters, people are careful not to fall in. When climbing high mountains, people are cautious not to slip off a cliff. If we are always mindful of our words and actions, wherever we are, whomever we meet, nothing in life will go wrong. 30. The bottomless bag of greed. Everyone carries a bag of desires. But this bag grows larger each day, expanding endlessly, never feeling full no matter how much we put into it. If you wish to live a happy and peaceful life, there is only one secret. Reduce the size of your bag of greed. 31. Human desires are like a bottomless jar. The pleasures we seek so earnestly are fleeting and never permanent. Every desire comes with suffering. Every pleasure carries pain. If you truly understand this, you will become a wise person. 32. A life where the mind governs the body. Each person has eyes, ears, a nose, a tongue, a body, and thoughts. These six are known as the six senses. The ancient monks warn that if we blindly follow these six, our lives will be ruined. Instead of being led by physical desires, we must live a life where the mind governs the body wisely. 33. The temptations that ruin life. Everyone is easily swayed by the allure of pleasure and can fall into its sweet traps. Alcohol, drugs, gambling, and lust, these are the temptations that can ruin a person's life. Never forget this truth. 34. Am I truly living that way? Blessings come from frugality. Virtue comes from humility. Wisdom arises from quiet contemplation. Worry stems from worldly desires. Disaster comes from greed. Sin comes from impatience. 35. The path to happiness lies in letting go, not accumulating. A person's height does not exceed 7 feet, yet the greed within their heart can sometimes reach the sky, vast and boundless. Greed is never satisfied, no matter how much one tries to fill it. If you nurture greed, it will eventually harm you. True beauty and happiness come not from accumulation, but from letting go. 36. Diligent practice in cultivating the mind every day. Light dust can be brushed off with a simple sweep of the hand. However, when grime builds up over time, it becomes difficult to remove. The same applies to cultivating our minds. Diligent daily practice in cleansing the mind is essential. 37. What is fleeting? Let go of fleeting and futile thoughts. Then your heart will be at ease and filled with peace. The eyes, nose, ears, tongue, body, and mind. If we allow ourselves to be led by these six senses without restraint, we may easily commit irreversible mistakes. Always be mindful in regulating these six senses. 38. The key to happiness is love and care, not money. Even if one is poor and sleeps on a straw mat, a wife who sees the affectionate gaze of her husband experiences a happiness unknown to others. She is far better off than the wife of a wealthy man who receives no love. Never forget that the key to happiness is not money, but love and care. 39. Cherish love and respect while you are alive. Even if you were to be reborn 1,000 times, meeting the person you love again is nearly impossible. Therefore, love them now without regret. The time given to you is not long, even just for love alone. 40. Love your precious child, but raise them with discipline and integrity. A single bad and wayward child can bring ruin to an entire family. The more precious your child is, the more you must raise them with strictness and righteousness, so that you will not regret it later. Love them, but guide them with discipline and integrity.